Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to color your hair extensions this really beautiful multi-dimensional blue color. And you can use this on clip-in hair extensions, weaves, wigs, or your natural hair. Mine are going to be clip-ins, and in the end I'll show you what they look like in my hair. So first you want to start off with your hair extensions or whatever hair you're going to be coloring. The hair that I'm using is from WowAfrican.com. So for supplies, you're going to need a plastic mixing bowl and the applicator brush to apply the color. You're also going to want your hair color, of course. I'm using the Adore number 112 Indigo Blue and also the Adore 117 Aquamarine. I purchased mine from Amazon. And I'm just going to remove the band from the hair, and you want to lay it flat. I'm using a plastic tablecloth underneath it just to protect the surface I'm working on. And to start, I'm going to be applying the indigo blue color, and I'm just going to put that in the bowl and then put a little bit of the aquamarine, just a little bit. And then I'm going to mix that around really well. And then I'm going to be applying that to the top portion of the hair extensions. And I'm going to take this down about 3 inches. When you're applying this color, you just want to make sure that the hair is evenly coated and that you don't miss any spots on the hair. And I'm doing it this way because I want a slight ombre effect. Not really, I really wanted it to be darker at the roots, kind of like natural hair would be, but I mean these colors are nowhere near natural, but I wanted a darker effect at the top. So yeah, and then if you have clip-ins, just really make sure to get up under those clip-ins because it's easy to miss those spots, so just be very precise with that. Oh, and actually you want to have gloves. I didn't have gloves, so I found like this one glove under my kitchen sink, but definitely have gloves, guys, because this stuff will stay in your hands and I had to scrub really hard. What I'm doing here is I'm just taking the aquamarine color and I'm applying, I would say about 3 parts aquamarine to 2 parts of the indigo color, so almost 50-50 but not quite. And then that I'm going to apply underneath where I applied the indigo blue, but I want to slightly overlap it, but don't go over the whole thing. And then I'm just going to flip the hair over so I can do the same thing on the other side. Definitely do the same thing on each side so that it's evenly coated and you don't miss any spots. That's a really important step. Then for the bottom portion of the hair, I'm going to take mostly the aquamarine color and just a few drops of the indigo. And then I'm going to flip the hair around, of course, and do the same thing on the other side to make sure that it's evenly coated. And I actually had just enough color to do this. So if you have more hair than this to color, I would definitely, you know, it's always best to have more than too little. So definitely make sure you have a lot. And then on this step, I'm taking just the indigo blue color and I'm actually painting over the entire hair. And what this is gonna do is this is gonna create like a highlight effect and give some dimension to the hair, because as you can see, there are still some strips of hair that are showing through as blonde, and this is just gonna go over those areas to give like a highlighted effect. Also, if you can see, the hair is a little bit teal, and I don't want it to be teal. I want it to be, definitely want it to be blue. If you do want it to be more teal though, you know, definitely use less of the indigo. Then you want to wrap your hair up all tight, tuck it in for bed, bundle it all up, and then I'm gonna let mine sit for 2 hours. Now it's time to give our hair a bath. So we're gonna rinse off the hair extensions, and you wanna use cold water, and I'm actually not gonna use any shampoo because I want the hair to maintain its vibrance. So I don't wanna wash out too much of that color. So I wanna keep it as vibrant as I can. So cool water, and you wanna rinse it until the water runs relatively clear. It's not gonna run all the way clear, but just get out as much excess color as you can. So I rinsed the hair several times. And then I'm going to apply conditioner. I'm just using my macadamia deep repair mask. I'm gonna apply that all over the hair just so that it's smooth and silky. And I'm gonna set that over to the side and let it sit for about 10 minutes. And you want to let the hair air dry if you can. I actually let it half air dry and half blow dry because, well, just for time's sake. But this is what it looks like. That's how it turned out. It's really, really pretty. And I'm really happy with the results. I love the color. I love the dimension in the color and the shininess. I just love how it turned out. I'm being a little silly, but I really like the way that the hair looked, and I almost want to kind of get a wig or like a sew-in with that color. Let me know what you think. On this part, I'm just showing you my hair prior to putting in the clip-in hair extensions so that you can see, you know, the length of my natural hair and the thickness without the hair extensions. I'm not showing you on camera just for time's sake me putting the extensions in, but I do have another video where I put in clip-in hair extensions, and I will link that down below for you in the description if you are interested in seeing me put them in. So this is what it looks like after I put in my clip-in hair extensions. So I really like the way it looks. It's not quite as overbearing as like a full head of blue hair, but it still gets the idea across, if you know what I mean. So I really, really like it. And yeah, so that's what it looks like from the back. And you can curl it too. It probably would look a lot better if it were curled, but I didn't want to put too much heat on my hair because I had already like blow dried it and flat ironed it. So yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. I'll go ahead and try them on for you now. So yeah, that's what they look like. And then the back has another little zipper compartment, but it's really cute. I absolutely love it. They do have it in a beige color as well. It has these straps like this. So it has a regular strap and then the strap, no, it has a regular strap and then cross strap.